There are moments that show up in life that create the opportunity to choose how we are going to define how we live. In this case, it was my body telling me I needed to change. It was no longer working for me like it had in the past. I had to change how I was living my everyday life. My body told me I was working too hard, and what I loved most, I wasn't able to enjoy. It was necessary for me to reprioritize all the things in my life that were important to me: myself, family, and art. Choosing to live my life differently, I knew I wanted to live inspired. I knew I wanted to live an extraordinary life. This project was the inspiration that turned my life around. When I was changing my life around, I didn't know what it was going to look like. That part was so scary. I knew I wanted it to feel good. I felt like there was more. Even though I had no idea where I was going, as long as I was creating the art, I was okay. To create the better balance in my life of family, work, and play, I had to love myself more and trust my path with the art in the hands of the divine. I started working on the Turn series when I saw flying for the first time. My kids were flying, and it was amazing. I found myself with huge eyes and my nose pressed to the glass with a big smile on my face. I could feel the desire inside of myself to fly. It drove me to want to heal and heal now. It was so exciting to see that I could physically, really fly. I knew the Turn series was elemental in nature. I easily saw the water and the fire rising from the earthen basins, but it wasn't until I flew that I saw the air. And once I saw it, I knew to use the wind to fly the patterns of the sculptures. I could see it. Then it was about acquiring the skills to do it. That's when I met Ryan Henderson, who just by his amazing wild nature happened to be open enough to my crazy idea about flying the patterns of the sculptures in the tunnel. What happens in the tunnel is the same thing that happens in my shop. It's a direct connection to the divine. When I enter the tunnel, everything about it screams to my true nature. Its structure, the architecture, the materials, the feel, the wind, the perceived and calculated risk, the actual danger. I crave being in the tunnel. It's a form of creation unlike any other. The launching of my body into the tunnel is jumping into the arms of the divine. I just knew my art was going to become better. My time flying in the tunnel became an extension of my artwork from the shop. They began to merge, and I was creating my sculptures while I was flying. And for a girl like me, it doesn't get much more fun than that, to combine my art in the tunnel, flying the 3D form of it. Oh, it's so exciting, so much fun. The more I fly, the more fun I have. That joy is the pathway of the divine. Through the inspiration of flight, I am living an extraordinary life.